Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
That was weak. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
All right, I need y'all to talk back. Amen. We're here to expose the enemy. Amen. Okay, so my name as Miss, our beautiful writer and life story, telling her testimony, our sister Kasha Towns. I want to thank her for this opportunity. Amen. For us to come alongside, to work with her, to be here tonight, to just share a little bit in regards to domestic violence. I want to also acknowledge some of the people in the play, because you got my family up in here. Your director, Miss Natasha Cha-Cha Martin, and her family I see up on this stage. She has worked together with my organization for years. We go back years, and I want to just shout her out. You got my family Saga Boss playing a real difficult role tonight. And I know that it takes a lot to embody those types of roles when you're playing someone that's murdering and molesting people. So I salute you in embodying that role. And I believe Vattel Webb is in the play, and just everyone, to all of the cast, the crew, we just salute you on tonight for coming and bringing this story to life. We have to expose domestic violence. I'm the CEO and founder of From Pain to Purpose, and we are a domestic violence and teen dating violence awareness advocacy organization. We work in the community, educating, equipping, and encouraging all ages, men and women, in regards to domestic violence and teen dating violence. And we just want to, Kasha said, make sure you give them some stats. She want me to drop some stats on y'all tonight, so is that all right? I'm not going to take a long time, but I'm just going to share with you. We know domestic violence is a pattern of behavior where it's intimidation and one partner is using it over another. We know that it's frequently seen with women being victims of domestic violence or intimate partner abuse, but how many know men are as well? Every 1 in 4 women will be victims of domestic violence in their lifetime, but 1 in 7 men. And men do not tell. A lot of women don't either, but it happens where women are abusing men as well. Our teens are going through domestic violence. Georgia is ranked 10th in the state, in our states, in the United States of America. Georgia is 10 for the highest amount of domestic violence victims. That's too much in the state of Georgia. Do you know that there are 21,000 calls a day that go into shelters, domestic violence shelters for people that are being battered? There are 15 calls a minute going into shelters. Women between the ages of 18 and 34 are more susceptible to be victims of domestic violence. And it's a situation where this is something that we like to hide it and sweep it under the rug. But there are organizations that's doing grassroots in the community that's bringing the light to this type of situation that's going on in our homes. And do you know that people say that's your business? But how about no, it's your business too. Because it comes into your schools, it comes into the workplace. There are people that you work with today that are dealing with domestic violence, covering up, hiding marks and bruises. And I want you to know it's not just physical. It's not just physical. See, we think that because you didn't get knocked upside the head or somebody didn't get killed or didn't make the news that your story is not important. But I want you to know that if someone is making you feel less than who you are, if they're name calling you, if it's physical, if it's emotional, if it's financial, if it's spiritual, there is spiritual abuse, sexual abuse. Okay, all of these psychological, playing mind games, calling you outside of your name, that is domestic, that's abuse. That is intimate partner abuse. And people think because they're not getting knocked upside the head or they don't have a black eye, that it doesn't mean anything. And honey, let me tell you, love does not hurt. Love does not, can you say love does not hurt?
Love does not hurt.
Love is not supposed to hurt. I want to shout out L.A. Pink. I see her in the building tonight. She does so much work in the community. But listen, this story, don't walk away tonight. We have a table over here with some handouts on it. The domestic violence, the violence and nonviolence wheel that shows you all of the cycle. It's a cycle of domestic violence. You go through the battering stage, and you go through the honeymoon stage where he apologizes and I'm sorry and I won't do it again, or they make you feel like, look what you made me do. It's your fault. No, baby, it's your fault because you have the issue.
Come on now.
We do not have to live in these situations. If you know someone, and that's another thing, you need a support system. Don't turn your back on someone that you know is in a domestic violence situation. You say, child, you've been in that too long. You need to leave. Do you know that an average woman leaves about 7 times before they really do leave? Because there's so many different reasons why they stay. So pray. If you're in that situation or you know someone that is, pray and ask God to help you be a support system and begin to give them resources. The handouts on the paper, the teen violence wheel, the adult violence wheel, healthy relationships, tips on dating, helping people that are in these relationships, in addition to warning signs. Please visit the table afterwards. And I also have my book. I am an author with my son who I manage in the industry. He's an artist and songwriter and rapper. And the book is called Wake Up Winning No Matter What, because losing is not an option. How many winners in the building tonight? How many winners in the building tonight? We have some books on sale.